What's up, everybody? I am Sniggenhoff, and we are back playing Europa Universalis 4. You know, this is kind of a hard word to say. And we're playing Congo today. I don't have a quip. I didn't think of one. But I was looking around, trying to figure out what was going on. We declared war on Mali in the last episode, and I was also trying to figure out how to get the Ivory Coast to be the best trade node in the whole world. And currently, it's in third, behind Goa. Goa's jumped over us. And then Sevilla's about 5 ducats ahead of us there. What I might do is, instead of transferring from both Zanzibar and the Cape of Good Hope, because like all of this is going to go this direction anyway, out of here, what if I were to start transferring from Timbuktu, trying to siphon some of this 3 ducats that's going this way down into here. So I'm going to try that out. Transfer trade power with this dude. And that'll also give us caravan power down here, which should improve our power overall. And one other thing I wanted to check is... should be in state edicts. Alright, I have the trade power one on down over here. I should turn it on in Angola, I believe. Yes, because it's part of the... Ivory Coast, and then I didn't make this into a state, so I can't turn it on here. But everywhere else that we have in the Ivory Coast should have the trade power up here, so that's good. And also down here is fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this war, unpause, and let it run. We do have a disaster taking up dominance of the clergy, with that modifier falling off in 1577, and this will go off in 1576. So we do need to revoke some land from the clergy here in a little bit. Missions, form an alliance, or vassalize Bonneman. I don't want to do either of those right now. They wouldn't even accept an alliance, well, because we're at war. They might take vassalization, though, if we weren't at war. No, because we own core provinces. What I did want to see if I could do with them is see if I could break their alliance with Spain. I mean, it would give me a truce with them, but it might allow me to, you know, get Spain's influence down a little over here. They would say yes. Yeah, go ahead and break that alliance. And then, let me take a look at the land that the clergy has. Anything we revoke is gonna turn them to being mad at us. But let's get, that wasn't quite enough. I was hoping that 112 would be enough. That is, though. We can take ship durability for an idea. Where are we at in military tech? We're not ahead of time. Maybe I should wait for this military tech to keep going on that. This will give us production efficiency and discipline, though. I mean, those will be nice. You know what? We shouldn't need the military tech right now. Form an alliance with Nupe or vassalize Nupe. You're not allied with anybody. But I'd rather just conquer you, to be honest. No CB over here, though. Any other generals? Nope. We need to get all this land occupied before Songhai turns the tables. Colonial migration. Some of our colonists have decided that the current colony isn't very good and have decided to move elsewhere. So we lose 200 population in Cape Coast. What's the population there? 389, and we gain it in Natal. That's fine. And we have an advisor slot that I should probably fill. Port defense is fine. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. It's been a little while since I played. Do you have cannon? You have cannon. singular cannon. Colony in Natal has finished. Where was that at? Down over here? Finished wrapping around that coast. And how are we doing on boats? We can build 2 more boats. You still want more land. This siege may finish up eventually. Send the 2 cannons. And like 6 infantry up to here. Nope, we can't go to there. Do we have to go here? Okay, that's blocking us off. We can't just walk to here. We can walk to here. Okay. Wait, did I do that right? Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. You guys can't go anywhere. Well, just all of you march there then. It's a weird zone of control issue. And then I want to take like as much land from these guys as I possibly can. Because it's going to be all at no dip. And I fear no coalitions. Just Mali and Songhai will be mad at me. Great economic policy. With the administrative leadership of Garcia I, we've been able to reduce the accumulated inflation of our country quite dramatically this last year. Lose 1 inflation. Sweet. Gained holy war against Yao. So the borders over here probably changed. Yes. Katsina is no more. Oh, this is my province they have occupied. It's annoying. Losing some ducats right now. Won this siege. You guys go there. And give me like 2 dudes who will spread out over here. Take all this area. Nope. Yeah, I have no fears about all that. Colonial enthusiasm isn't expired. Won this siege. I'm losing a ton of money right now. What happened? What happened? I mean, rooting at corruption has jumped up a ton. Advisors. I mean, I have this level 3 dude. Let's scale this back a little bit. Maybe I accidentally moved that. I don't know. Or maybe it was just up that high and I wasn't paying attention. It is possible. We'll bring it up higher when we're not at war. Won that siege. Would you be willing to give me what I want right now? Not quite. Like, literally one more month and we should be able to get there. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need your 54 ducats. And then I want, first of all, Wandering Shamans. Just missionary strength. I think I am going to take this reduce overextension mission because I'm going to lose it all in 2 seconds here. Who was it I was going to release? Mosi. Nope. How is this even organized? Mosi. They get Yatenga, Wadagu, Bangu, and Kendo. Yatanga. Oh, they'll get Borgu. Is that one of my cores? I do have a core on this, but I could give it up. Yeah, that's fine. They have all these cores over here on Songhai, and then I'm going to give them a lot of this. Bonneman. Let's do it... Ugh, I just cut myself off. I was about to say, let's do it up this way, just in case I can't give all of this to them, but I kind of messed that up. Harye. Jene. Jene. Segu. Sibiraga. That one. Bendugu. Bago. Yuriko, Lobi, and Kong. Lobi. And Kong. They just have 69% overextension. They're fine. It's fine. How are we doing? Yeah, we're transferring a bunch more ducats down this way now. 22.8. What does that do for us in terms of total now? We've jumped back above Goa, but we're still like 5 ducats behind Sevilla. And it's, I mean, we're losing 7 ducats, 6 of it to Sevilla. I've got 55% of the trade power, but these guys are able to pull enough out that it's just hampering me. 58 of it stays. Mosi freaking loves me. I want you to divert trade. For sure. Target threats, target neighbors. Yep, there's that Diplo rep. Yay, free Diplo rep. Colonize the Ivory Coast. Yeah, I do want to do that, as a matter of fact. States still demand control. Is it just... Yeah, it's just them. They're still happy. We just need to wait like 6 more years before we can give them anything. You guys. Come back here. You guys join up over there just in case they start rebelling a little bit. And I might I over my force limit or something? No, I'm way under it. It's just, our troops are expensive, yo. We do get that extra production efficiency, though. What else do I want to do? Ugh. Where is this at? This is in Kilwa. We're about to have some separatists pop up. Probably over here, actually. Ugh, that's a little dangerous. But they should have enough to take care of them. I want this guy to start improving with my subjects. I still have a truce with Bonneman until 1575. I could go after Nupe. Go ahead and build a spy network there. Yeah, they're coming back. Just clean up Nupe real quick and then maybe go after Yao or Songhai. Yao is allied with Songhai, so I'd have to go after both of them. Although Songhai's still at war. %. Mali owns 1% and Jollof owns 1%. And then we're pulling... pulling a bunch of that wealth forward. I don't know, man. I would really like to be able to spawn global trade, and to do that we need to make Ivory Coast the most powerful trade node in the world. It's gonna be hard, though. I mean, maybe if we were to get trade ideas, we could transfer from Goa to the Gulf of Aden, from the Gulf of Aden down to Zanzibar, but that's gonna be hard. Religious divergences. We are in many ways seen as one of the foremost defenders of the fetishist faith. Our religious institutions are strong, and priests both here and abroad flock to our seminars. It is therefore somewhat embarrassing that the rural population of our country isn't quite in tune with the theology as we are. Reports of deviations such as a dog being proclaimed a saint or old heathen festivals being integrated with the holy ceremonies of our faith is undermining our state. Let them complain. We gain corruption and lose missionary strength. The clergy loses loyalty. Or we can lose 1 stab and the clergy gains loyalty. I mean, I am at +2 stabs, so we could lose 1. I also want to get my corruption down. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't love it, but I think it might be the best option. Oh good, the nobility is super high up there now. Clergy losing power. More than any other state, the influence of the clergy is dependent on their standing with the common man. It has been hard to put the finger at exactly why the recent years the clergy has come to be seen as the spiritual guardians of our country and more as rich, corrupted intrigue makers. Combined with some unfortunate investments in the clergy properties themselves and poor political maneuvering, the clergy have been losing both power and influence. Sweet. So now we can give them some land back. And then the aristocrats are going to go crazy on in 1575. And we don't have anything going away before then, so we're going to have to reject some land from them as well. Jeez. Clergy, you may have this. That makes you happy. Nobility, I need to revoke some land from you. Anything good you have over here? Or down over here? Not really. All your stuff kind of sucks. Which is fine, I mean. There we go. They're going to be super mad at me here in a second, but at least they're not going to rebel. Now what? About to get another Splendor, which I guess I'll take Prestigious Convergence, I suppose. I mean, I've got tons and tons of manpower, so I don't see myself needing mercenaries, at least not in the short term. Disloyal estates. Also, do I still want to be focused? I'm not focusing admin anymore. I'm focusing military. Yeah, because I want to finish up this idea group. And I get my next idea group at Tech 14. I don't know if I'm able to get this before global trade spawns. Get trade ideas. That is. Seems like kind of a stretch to me. No allies, so I definitely want to go after you. I guess I'll just core you myself. And I think I want to go to war with Songhai next. Regional nobles challenge Congo. Local nobles are not satisfied with their granted privileges. They demand more rights and are willing to back this up with a rebellion against the king. Crush them. Give them more local authority. They gain 10 loyalty. In Dongo, we lose tax modifier, manpower, and autonomy, or reform the society. Where's Ndongo? Ndongo's a 7 development province, but I think that's better than like having them continue to be disloyal for a while. And I know I'm still paying for my army, but I'm kind of trying to chain this war and chain into another war, so it's fine. And I'm still making money. 11.7. We're 3 ducats behind Sevilla now. If, like, Genoa could just start sapping some of this, but then they would become the biggest one, so that doesn't really help. Maybe we'll be able to get there? Who knows? Down to less than 1 corruption, which is nice. I also need to get rid of unbalanced research. I would like to be able to just catch up in research so that I can like develop institutions and stuff without having to worry about it as much. Can I fabricate a claim over here now? I can. Come back from here. Take a Splendor ability. Sure, we'll take prestigious conversions. Still don't want to start a golden era. I think I just want to hold on to that until I am fighting some of the Europeans, whether it be the Ottomans or Spain. You're only going to be loyal for so much longer. Naval improvements if it's expired. Do I still have the annexed subjects? Yes, I do, until 1578. But we will figure all that out on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Oh man. The Ottomans are now at war with Ethiopia. Is it the Ottomans? No, Morocco's at war. Who are you at war with? The Ottomans and Morocco. Jeez, this unholy alliance up here is gonna be rough. Think I'm gonna make it? Do you think I'm gonna be able to take these guys on? I think so. Nothing can stop me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me once again, and I will see you next time.